In today's practice, we're going to be really deeply restoring and resetting in our whole system. And we're going to be using the forest floor as our inspiration. And we're going to be taking ourselves on a visualization using our breath and our body to just completely transform how we feel. So the breath practice we're going to be using is something I call brain bathing. So I'm going to guide you, I'm going to share it with you here before we go and lie down so that you know what to do. And I really advise you to get yourself a blanket, maybe an eye mask, maybe something to prop under your legs if you want to, because we want you to be really comfortable at certain points in this practice so you can really allow your body to just rest and relax. So our brain bathing breathing is really helps to stimulate the vagus nerve. So the vagus nerve, which starts at the back of the throat and in the back of that whole area, and it's a nerve that travels through the whole. It's called the wandering nerve. That's what the vagus nerve means. It wanders. It goes into every organ system of the body, and it regulates our parasympathetic nervous system. So that calming, soothing, resting, digesting, healing side of our nervous system. And a lot of what we want to do is stimulate that so that the body can feel safe, and that safety allows the body to deeply heal and restore. So we basically just breathe in as normal through the nose, and I'm going to create this so that you can hear my breath. So we're going to breathe in through the nose and really allow the belly to expand as you breathe in, so you feel the breath come down. And sometimes it can even help to have a hand on the belly to feel it as you breathe in. So we're going to breathe in through the nose, and then as you breathe out, you're just going to put your tongue, the tip of your tongue, into the roof of your mouth and breathe out. And imagine as you breathe out through your nose that you're pushing the air up into your brain. So you breathe in and breathe out using the tongue, imagining that you're sending the breath into the brain, into that whole brain cavity inside your skull. So we're going to take a few of those as we're lying down, and we just allow that to soothe and soften and stimulate the body to be in this lovely relaxed state. So come and join me lying down. I'm going to play some beautiful music for us, and then we are going to enjoy this lovely opportunity to rest. So find yourself lying down, and taking any props that you need. So I'm going to move my cushions out of the way, and we're just going to lie down on our backs. And it can be quite nice to have your feet planted on the floor, your knees falling in towards each other. Or it can also be quite nice to take a bolster, place it underneath your knees, and allow your legs to just relax to one side. And that just helps to relax the lower spine. So take whatever feels good for you, or you could just have your legs down just alongside each other on the mat. So I'm going to start with the bolster underneath my knees, arms out to the sides, closing down your eyes and just allowing yourself to settle and land right here. I'm going to make sure that our sound is not too loud with the music. And just begin to notice the weight of your body on the floor. And I want to invite you to imagine that you are lying on the forest floor in the middle of a clearing. Sunlight coming through the trees. A gentle breeze, gently stirring the leaves, the branches gently swaying. And as you lie here, imagine that your body is sinking into the forest floor. that you can feel the weight of your body imprinting into the floor, as if the earth was receiving the weight of your body, softening around you. Your shoulders relaxing, your chest opening as your body arrives here in the forest. And we'll begin to take some deeper breaths now, feeling the breath traveling all the way down to the belly. So placing your hands on your belly, if that feels comfortable for you, so you can feel the breath making the belly gently rise. And as you breathe out, you can feel it gently falling away. And we'll begin our gentle brain bathing breath. So breathing in through your nose, traveling the breath all the way down the body, and as you breathe out, gently pushing the tongue into the roof of the mouth and visualizing the breath coming up and into the brain. Breathing in and breathing out, allowing the breath to travel up into the brain. In your own rhythm, just letting the breath enter the body, taking it all the way down to the roots of your body, and then gently guiding it up into your brain. With each breath, feeling the weight of the body settle even more into the floor. Take 3 more of those brain bathing breaths, stimulating your body to shift gears, coming out of the active, the doing, and into just being here. And let your breath find its natural rhythm again. And we'll gently begin to explore with our arms the forest floor. So take your arms onto the floor by your sides, so the hands roughly in line with the waist, and just allow your arms to almost like glide along the floor so that they arms are straight, traveling up towards the top of your head. So you're pointing your hands away from you. So it's like you're creating a snow angel, only you're on the forest floor. So imagine that you could feel the leaves, the soil, as you gently bring your arms up towards each other and sliding back down alongside you along the floor. The fingertips grazing the floor. The arms gently in contact with the floor, and just gently opening and loosening into the shoulder blades. Taking one more of these angel arms. And as your arms come back down to the sides of your body, to your hips, just take your hands onto your body. Maybe that's onto your belly, maybe that's on your rib cage, and just begin to stroke, explore, just perhaps taking your hands up the opposite arm, across the chest. Just feel your own body here right now. With your eyes closed, just feeling the contours of your body as if you were exploring something else on the forest floor, as if you were exploring the contours of the earth. And bringing your hands back down by your side, your arms relaxed. We're just gently going to tilt the pelvis so that the spine flattens onto the floor. If you've got a bolster under your legs, you might want to just gently roll it away with your feet. And then plant your feet on the floor with your knees pointing up towards the ceiling. And just gently roll the pelvis so the spine flattens on the floor. And then unwinding it, allowing that curve to come back into the lower spine. Keep repeating that movement, imagining that with each gentle undulation of the spine, you're imprinting a tiny bit more into the forest floor. And as you do this, imagine what you would be smelling if you were in the forest floor right now. Take yourself there as if you could transport yourself. Perhaps you can smell the soil, the peaty smell of the leaves. Maybe you can smell the tree, that subtle fragrance. And just continue with this really gentle undulation in the spine, as if you were rooting your body into the forest floor. Imagining what you might be hearing. Perhaps you can hear bird song. Perhaps you can hear the rustling of leaves. And gently pushing down into your feet. Now with these undulations, gently, just a very small distance, lift your hips off the floor, keeping the upper spine against the floor, so it's really subtle, so you're just barely lifting, and then gently rolling that lumbar spine back down vertebra by vertebra. So it's a really subtle and gentle lift away from the floor, and then a really gentle release back down. Take two more like that, lifting it up, coming back down, and then taking your arms back out to the side as if you were doing that snow angel again, but stopping where, as if you were creating cactus arms on the floor, so that your shoulders and your arms are flat on the floor, and just gently allow the legs to fall to the left. And your head gently turning to the right if that feels good. Pausing with your legs down on the left-hand side. Seeing if you can keep your shoulders on the floor Or perhaps it feels good to roll all the way over for you, to roll all the way over so that your legs are fully over the other side and your shoulders lift as if you were coming into a fetus position on that side. And then slowly uncurl, coming back to the other side, bringing the knees towards the center and then gently allowing them to fall to the other side so they're falling over to the right. And again, maybe your arms and your shoulders stay planted on the floor as your legs fall to the right. Or perhaps they follow and you come all the way over onto that right-hand side into that gentle fetus position. Take a couple more like that. So just opening across, legs coming up to the middle and across to the left. Rolling all the way over onto that left side if that feels good. And as you do this, imagine that just like with those gentle pelvic rocks and coming back across to the right-hand side, we're just deepening the impression of your body onto the forest floor. And as you come back to the middle, just holding there. We're going to take our legs long, and again you can support the back of the legs, or you can just come into this legs lengthened position. Just closing down the eyes if they've peeped open. And I want to invite you to come to this stillness. You might like to pull a blanket over your body. Maybe even put a pillow over your eyes. As we begin to drop more fully into an awareness of the body and the stillness of this place. Inviting in a deeper release into the body, into the mind. Breathing in and out, feeling as stillness, a peacefulness. And taking your awareness inside the middle of your skull, between, imagining that it's that space between, if you were to find the center point between the forehead and the back of the head where it rests on the floor. Imagining that you could feel that space inside your head. And perhaps imagining a forest fern curled up inside your brain. And just like as the sun's rays land on the fern in the forest floor, it begins to open and unfurl. Imagine that unfurling happening deep inside your brain as the weight of your head imprints into the forest floor. This gentle opening and softening inside your head. With each in-breath, breathing into the center of your head as you allow this unfurling. And with each out-breath, feeling those tendrils expanding and opening into all of the parts of your brain, lighting it up, allowing it to feel activated but also relaxed. Any tension and thinking and anxiety just releasing and letting go. Bringing back the gentle brain bathing breath as you breathe in, breathing down into the body, into the root of the body, right down into the pelvis. And as you breathe out, using the tongue to send that breath into the brain, as if it was nourishing that fern, allowing it to open and soften and release just a little bit more with each breath. Breathing in and breathing out to send the breath into that space. Feeling the head becoming heavier, being received by the forest floor. And gently rolling the head to the left-hand side really slowly. And then across to the right-hand side. So it's a really gentle movement of the head, and continuing with that brain bathing as you move. Almost as if the breath could, as you move your head gently from side to side, that it could leave the body from the top of the head like it was sprouting out through the head and surrounding you. So it's like a gentle fountain spreading over your body. Like it was a fine mist landing on your body. Coming back to stillness, letting the breath return to its natural rhythm. And just noticing how the body feels, scanning the body from the top of your head down through your face, feeling the muscles on the inside of your face. Imagining that fine, gentle mist of your breath that you sent over your body is like an elixir that deeply relaxes the body. And as you travel down with your awareness, down past your chin, down your throat, down to the collarbone, you can feel it being absorbed by the skin, allowing the body to soften like you were sending roots down from the underside of your body into the forest floor. The chest, deep inside the chest, feeling that unfurling as you send roots down into the earth. And the heart opens like a gentle opening of the fern. Traveling down to the belly, feeling all the way down the back of the body and the spine, this sending down into the earth. Those gentle movements we took to imprint into the earth allowed this uncurling of roots down into the ground. And as your awareness lands in your belly, deep in the belly, behind the belly button, there's another unfurling like that fern in the sunlight, opening releasing those tendrils, spreading through the belly and into the pelvis, like they're reaching for the light, even as the roots go down into the earth and your body settles here in this place. Feel the weight of your hips and your pelvis settling into the ground. The tops of the legs, everything softening. Feeling the underside of your knees. Imagining those roots from your skin down your calves, deeply connecting your legs to the earth so you could feel the weight of your legs. So it'd almost be hard to imagine moving your legs. As it reaches your feet, and your feet travel down, the roots travel down into the earth. Become aware of your whole body now, deeply rooted in the earth. Become aware of the whole forest around you in this clearing. Almost as if this clearing was outside of space and time. That all of the responsibilities, the pressures, the people that you need to be with, the roles you need to play, they're all just outside this clearing. You can still feel that they're there, but right here in the clearing is your safe place. Protected, sheltered, held by Mother Earth. Breathe in deeply all the way down to your belly. Sigh the breath out really slowly through the mouth. Let your body soften a little bit more. Take 2 more deep breaths just like that. Breathing all the way in. Softening as you breathe out. And gently bring your right knee in towards your chest. Let it move slowly towards you and bring your arms to wrap around that leg as you gently bring the left leg really slowly up to join it, curling it up in towards your chest as if you were turning into a tiny seed, curling, holding and safe. And allow yourself to gently roll onto your right hand side, holding your knees in towards your chest with your left arm as you gently roll onto your right side. Your right arm supporting your head as you curl into this ball on the forest floor. Feel the imprint of your body one more time in this new shape. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out through your mouth. Place your left hand on the floor and gently rise up. Take 2 or 3 breaths to come up to a seat, as if you were coming up out through the soil, up into the daylight, into the sunlight on the forest floor. Come to sit cross-legged. Bring yourself back into the space that you're in. Feel the room around you as you come back to being in this moment, in this day. Bringing your hands into a prayer at your heart center. Allowing your chest to rise up into your thumbs as your spine gets taller, your shoulders gently roll back. Breathe into your thumbs. Hold and pause the breath. Gently breathe out and soften. Blink open your eyes. Before we close this session, just look around the space that you're in, as if you were in a new world. Feel where your body's softened. See if you can take this softness into your day, so it's less of a distinct, separate thing, this moment of calm. Maybe it's almost like a fragrance that you carry with you, like those droplets that we imagined can travel with you through your day. Thank you for joining me. Namaste. And grounding yourself with your forehead on the floor. I'll see you next time.